Alright. IJL Finals, Day 1. Set number 3, RC versus Scars. Let's go. We got Puppet, Anti-Professor, and Gravekeeper. Excuse me. Up against an Ivy. Apologies there, ladies and gentle lads. We got Seer, Enchantress, Mage, and Lucky Guy ban on Arms Factory. So we're opening up with an Ivy game. This is definitely not going to be too fun because it's going to be a long game. So I'm going to open up Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And you are seeing Professor Factory, Anti-Mid, Puppet in No Man's, and Gravekeeper at Shack Dungeon. I feel like we don't see Anti that often, actually. Like, I know it's more than likely just because she gets banned. But, like, still, even with, like, it just feels weird. Like, we haven't seen an Anti, at least I haven't seen an Anti in a bit. I know she probably still has, like, an insane fucking usage / pick rate and whatnot, but still, just for me. But I see it's like, oh, Antiquarian. Haven't seen that in a while. It's like, ooh, special. We are going to see Ivy spawning right at Shack Gate. So nothing too out the ordinary there. That locks off Factory. The only way this doesn't lock off Factory is if Water Tower Cipher spawns, which is the cipher that's closest to Factory Gate. So if Water Tower spawns, Professor can just do Factory. Like, just straight up. Because there will be no point in rotating. If Factory's locked, the Professor just rotates towards Sandbags. Pretty standard shit. Puppeteer goes towards the Locker. Grave just goes Shack. Or Puppet can stay No Man's. And then Anti can go to Locker if the Ivy's going to try and push mid. They have options for rotation. They have options. They have a lot of options for rotation, which is good. We love to see it. Hi, caramba. Starting off the bow, and let's see the hills. Let's go, guys. And then we got IVL finals next week, dude. Jesus. Or like a week and a half, technically. Or is it next week? Anyways, Tide Borrowed Puppet, Tide Borrowed Grave, Flywheel Tide Professor, and Sui Kite Anti. With Anti and Professor running Will to Survive, and then Ivy, we're going to see Claustro Hunt until Detention Blink. Pretty standard stuff. Pretty standard stuff. Lots of Will to Survive, actually. The last two sets that we've seen, Will to Survive has actually seen a lot of usage. I can't lie. Leeching onto the Professor right here. And Water Tower did actually spawn, so that Water Tower cipher is locked. So yeah, as we saw, the Professor just frame one doing Factory, which means they know that Water Tower spawned. Is going to be using that shovel just to make this pallet. Oh my god, you are so lucky. Jesus Christ. You are so lucky. Oh my sweet baby Jesus. Alright. Let's go. 69 at the 69 corrosion. There's the scare. This should be the first hit. Tried it. Good attempt. Professor is going to be right here, which means the Professor might get possessed just to force him off of that cipher. Insolence does proc. You do kind of need to get into the shovel here. Ooh, Akka running into a wall. That's going to buy some time, actually. Yeah, gets into the shovel early. Can't be possessed now. It's just, you know, the scaring. That does scare, but it's okay. It doesn't really matter too much. Does blink to force him out of that shovel here. However, he has, like, 1 second left of another shovel, but he can be possessed. He can't vault the pallet, and he misses the main body scare. He's hugging the wall, so that way he can't get scared, but that's going to be the scare right there, and that's going to be the down on the Professor's cipher. Stuck between a rock and a hard place there, unfortunately. Couldn't do much, which, you know, just sucks. Ciphers are looking pretty good, though. We have 80, 75, 75, and then 2 ciphers have 20%. Nancy just doesn't give a fuck. And now we are going to see that the Professor should be the one to come for this rescue. Low-key, I think Tadako just stays here. Alright, Monet, let's see. What can you do? Scars is not a weak team by any means, but I said it in the last video that I recorded for set number 2 for day 1. RC and say, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, and he gets the rescue. Holy shit. Beautiful rescue from Monet. Beautiful rescue. He's at 70. There's the scare, and he's actually moving himself closer towards a water tower / locker. I am interested. Oh, sorry, was it? Excuse me, it wasn't water tower that spawned. It was locker that spawned. Apologies. Earlier. Water tower / locker gets locked off there if either or spawn. Apologies for that, chat. I've been on a, you know, I've been recording literally damn near all day, so it's like I'm tired. I'm out of it, dude. Almost 3 videos practically in one day, man. 3 videos in one day. Though I probably won't edit this one until the night, until like when I wake up in the morning. I am tired, man. Okay. Pressuring the Puppeteer Cypher. Auntie's here. Puppet is pressuring the chair. This is Puppet's original Cypher, so that's why I said Puppet Cypher. Auntie just here pressuring, and how do I say that? GNK? How do I don't know how I should say that. I'm not gonna lie to you, Chief. Alright, good usage of the Puppet. You have to just get it. Oh my god. Wow, he still got that rescue. Holy shit. Okay, Cypher's are ready. Auntie's moving in for that harassment. Tadako has to die in that corner, so that way then she only has one chair that she can go to. That way, Sor, it won't really matter. Sor gets scared. One scare is unfortunately not going to be enough to stop an Antiquarian from harassing this at this point in the game. You would have to commit to down her. Let's go. Oh, wow. Gets it frame 1, dude. Gets the hit, though. But Sor still has 2 sticks, and Akka, you're stuck right now. Committing to the Cypher. No scale, and that's going to be the down on the Cypher. Oh my days. However, Tadako is being healed now. He should get healed in time. He does get healed in time. And it's far away. Tadako, Loki, you stall in the locker. I'm not going to lie, Chief. Up, well, you're fried. 58, 58. They gotta get to the Cypher. There's the blink! It's not enough. 97. Wow. Akka's gonna be able to pull a draw off of this. Oh my god. Obviously, claustrophobia is in effect. So that gate is gonna be really damn slow. Oy. Alright, and now this is where the super happy fun times begin with Ivy, where you have to stall out for the next 30 years. Akka watching his tablets. Teleported over towards the locker to be on Sor. Blink is up within the next 95 seconds. He has about 2... No, he only has 1 more full press detention hit left in him. Ooh. Money has to hit this. Doesn't hit the scale. This is bad. Akka could 3-kill. Oh, nope. Jesus. And just like that, Akka can 4-kill. This is really bad for Scar serves. Oh my god, dude. Puppet getting caught like that. Now he teleports over. He picks up Monet. And he's going to have the Yith camping out the chair. So if the anti tries anything slick, he'll have 1 more full press detention hit. I don't know why I thought that the detention timer and the full press timer were like inversed when he had 2 more. It's only 40 to set. Like, I'm not thinking. Let's go. Interrupted it. Interrupted the rescue. Baiting out the stick, and then now you just, yep, you just possess in full presence. Not even. He didn't even full. Wow. It's a 4-kill. Oh, wait, no, the tension's out. Wow. Missed the scare and forced the 100. Gets the drop down. Dungeon is factory, but Blink is up in 3, in 2, in 1. She has no more stick. She's in Blink range. Hunt proc. And that's the 4-kill. From a 4-man endgame to a 4-kill. Akka. Holy fuck. Alright. Round 2, second. I said round 2. Round 1, second half. We got Archer, Novelist, Professor, and Officer up against Peddler, Banding Mechanic, Explorer, Mage, and Enchantress. Budio locking in that Peddler up against this composition. I'm not gonna lie. This is a really tough comp for Peddler. Novelist, if he's in range, you just book and it cancels Vine. Archer, she starts shooting her Vine. You just shoot with Laceration if possible. Or you can even crossbow out of the range of the Vine. Professor, he has the free chip, which means he's immune to at least one of her chip hits. I don't know how scale actually works into Vine, so I am not knowledgeable on that. I am not too knowledgeable on that. Officer is officer, so, you know. He could get gimped out by the Vine, but... really does depend. We are seeing Officer mid, Professor and No Man's, Novelist at Factory, and Archer at Factory Dungeon, with the Hunter spawning at Water Tower / Factory Gate. Cypher that gets locked off here, it should be Deep Sandbags. Deep Sandbags gets locked off here. If there is no Deep Sandbags, then it's one of the Shack ciphers that gets locked off, I believe. Jesus Christ. I've watched almost 10 hours of IdentityV gameplay today. How long is this stream? Yeah, Jesus Christ. Well, okay, well, more like 8, because I've skipped through a lot of, like, you know, the commentary portions. Anyways, got Flywheel Tide Novelist, Tide Borrowed First Officer, Suikai Professor, and Flywheel Borrowed Archer with an excitement. Trump card detention, Overwhelm, Peddler. Alright, so excitement for either the Novelist or the Archer. Looks like looks like Budio is going for Ryuli. Budio. Where are we gonna Budio today? Oh, bro has quenching as well. Oh, wow, Budio's lost right now. Ryuli's counter is rotating him really well. Yeah, Budio's lost. Deep Sandbags is locked off. Yeah, no chase target. Umpi is immediately getting off of that cipher. Doesn't want to get caught walking, so that way then he doesn't get found. Nice. Good job from Umpi. Hiding just to waste time. Yeah, Budio's getting rotated, dude. Quenching is going to kick now. Now he knows where Umpi is, and he knows where everyone is. There's the Vine, but all flywheels are up. Flywheels. Hits a beautiful core shot. Very nice. Job well done. Alright, chip. Crossbows. Hits the scale. Beautiful job from Moonpea. Yet again. And hits yet another beautiful arrow. Desperate fight kicking in now. Ciphers are 80, 70, and 60 with Archer Cipher sitting here at 22%. Is going to be running in circles. Are we going to see a second crossbow here? There's a second crossbow. Misses the arrow, unfortunately, and gets chipped. Budio has to stand still here, maybe? Not choosing to stand still. He's going to get stunned here. He's greeting this. He gets stunned. This brute forces it. No excitement forced out yet. Here, Umpi should be dead unless Umpi's crazy. Umpi's crazy. Umpi's crazy. Umpi is now dead to a chip right on Soba Cipher. But it's okay because Soba can just leave anyway. I'm pretty sure this is Soba's second Cipher as well. No, this is Soba's original, I believe. No, it's not. No, it's not. I lied. Officer is moving in now. Soba starting up Deep Sandbags. They have all 7 Ciphers on the map started. Even that little insignificant 4%. Well. Gets the rescue. And then gets the hit on City. Just for the injury. To make sure it's not, you know, free. Alright, Umpi getting chased down by this Vine. Budio misses the Vine. Umpi is just going to drag him now over into this corner. Umpi has no resources, unfortunately. And that excitement is just sitting to waste right now. However, it shouldn't be sitting to waste because guess who's up next for rescue? Rauli. And with Novelist, when you're coming in for rescue, you try to get injureless rescues by stalling time and then booking. near the chair when it's starting to hit like around the 30-ish 40% mark. That way then you can auto swap, frame one rescue, and you bought enough time for ciphers while simultaneously keeping your own health state. That's why Novelist is a really strong rescue, like secondary rescue option. There's the excitement used to stop the cutoff, to stop the free rescue, which means now it's going to cost an injury. There's a chip, full presence, and Tiasta! Oh my god. Booty, look in the corner. The Scar survivors are like, that's my goat. Oh my god, that Terror Shock is massive. And because Booty-O isn't on borrowed time, City pushing that Cypher, he's gonna have to pop his second watch. He doesn't have a watch. Wait, when did he use his second watch? Oh my god, right, he had to use another watch. He had to use both on rescue. There's gonna be the down. Because he got vined out of it. Oh my god, Booty-O is bringing this back, and that's it. They're on the final Cypher. Soba doesn't have Tide, but he is full health, and he does have that free chip available to him. Ryuli is already starting a brand new Cypher. Oh my god, that one TS just threw the whole game into a downward spiral. Two stacks on Overwhelm right now. Soba is ditching? Huh? What is Soba doing? Ryuli is... Are they just gonna pop? I think they're just gonna pop. Because neither of them have Sui. I mean, neither of them have BT, yeah. I mean, that is true. They only need a one escape. That is fair, though. You know, I gotta remember that. They only need a one escape. So, they're just gonna pop. So that way then they can guarantee their one. Teleported. Use the red. There's Flywheel. Oh, good scale from Soba. Beautiful. Misses it. Misses the vine. Misses the vine. There's the free chip usage. He just walked right through it because he's like that. And it closed off on him. It closed off. Soba doing the amazing kite. Beautiful job. Dodging that vine. There's another chip. Booty-O has been doing a great job hitting these chips, though. So what's Bro gonna wait for now? There's death. And there it is. But still, that is a one escape, which means RC is going to be the winner of the first round. All right. Round 2, first half, Chinatown. We are seeing an opera singer band from the survivors with an enchantress, gardener, mechanic, and gravekeeper pick up against Hulla Bastard with seer, anti-mage, and escape band from Booty-O. Oh my god, Jesus. Will this be the first set to go to round 5? That is the question here, ladies and gentlemen. Because if it is, then I'm going to sleep late. Because it is about 11 o'clock at the time that I'm recording this currently, and it's already almost pushing midnight, which means I'm not going to be done recording until like 1 a.m. Oh, gotta make content, gotta make content, gotta make content. It's okay, guys. I do it for you. Box spawn. We got box spawn on Chinatown in 2025. Gardener mid, Grave Tunnel, Enchantress Hotel, and Mechanic at Umbrella Gates, with Hulla spawning at Lantern Gates. Let's see. Are we going to see Intel Detention Warp? Are we going to see the first ever Trump Card Detention Hullabaloo? Trump Card Detention Peeper Hullabaloo. Go. Right? No shot, though, right? Like, no shot. It should be it, so, like, yeah. It should just be it, so. Oh my god, I'm already getting tired. And I'm only on round 2. I've only been recording for like 12 minutes. Actually, no, I've only been recording for like 15. Wow. Drink my water, make sure you stay hydrated, guys. And let me know in the comment section how you guys plan to celebrate your holidays, chat. Let me know how you guys plan to celebrate your holidays. Because, low, genuinely, if you're Dominican, you know that we celebrate Christmas on the 24th. So, yeah, excited for that. And we are seeing Inso Trump Hullabaloo with Destructiveness Wanted and Abnormal up against Tide Windows Gardener, Flywheel Borrowed Enchantress, Tide Borrowed Mechanic, and Tide Borrowed Grave. Tide Mech in this economy, dude. Wow, talk about like old gen strats. Again, more sets of Will to Survive and actually Airwalk on that mechanic. Wow. Let's go. Alright, we are seeing that the cipher that got locked off here is back of Restaurant. Mechanic is rotating upward. And he is, Bodio is going up to City, and City just got in Shovel and immediately got the fuck out. Right, there is one double surprise hit. There's a second double surprise hit. Alright, that's 2 clones hit. Only needs Black to get the damage stayed off. Will he get into Shovel in time here? He does not get to Shovel at all. There's going to be the first hit on City right there. Drops the pallet, gets into the Shovel. Misses that color. Has to break this here. This is why he brought that destructiveness. The Gravekeeper is really annoying and aggravating if he already has those pallets pre-dropped. Like he does right here. Breaks the pallet. You should just be dead here. Yep, there's a down. Sub 60-second down, which means that abnormal is gonna really hurt Soba. Oh my god. Wanted order hitting in on Lumpy right there. And it's just gonna, not abnormal actually, is gonna just go back. Gets the free rescue though. And Grave is able to actually get under that Shovel, and no double color for Bodio right there, which means he's gonna have to use another clone eventually to get the down. And now once again he's gonna have to just camp this pallet under here. Yup. And Shovel's about halfway through and getting closer and closer. There's gonna be the hit on Shovel. There's Red, drops the pallet, double surprise one more time. Messes up the double surprise. He has one more. Avoids it just narrowly. And then there's the down. You know, no actual time to use this abnormal though. And they need to start their final 2 ciphers. Oh, where the hell? He's dragging. Oh, Mechanic's bot cipher is gonna get abnormaled. Mechanic bot cipher is about to get abnormal, chat. He doesn't want to give a free rescue. Ah, that's not a worth trade, I'm not gonna lie. That's not worth it. Just take your abnormal on the cipher. He should have just took his abnormal on the cipher. There's Black. And there's the down. Yeah, he should have just taken his abnormal on the cipher. I'm not gonna lie to you, Chief. If she gets a free rescue, who cares? Like, you're a hullabaloo. You have a jump and everything. Like, you'll be fine. This final ciphers are on this side of the map, though, so... I mean, he still has a full abnormal to use. Like, he should just use it here. On Q. And now they're down a cipher and a half. But still... I feel like an abnormal on the mechanic cipher would have been more beneficial because it would have knocked the prime cipher down to 30%, and the mechanic would have had to use more bot power for the exact same cipher than being able to potentially move the bot to start another cipher. Like, that's the strength of mechanic here. The fact that the abnormal is somewhat irrelevant at this point because the bot in itself is still going to be able to do around like 70 to 80% of a cipher, regardless of the abnormal. It's an extra survivor on the field, even though, you know, Gravekeeper has already been killed. That's why I really was strong on, like, Bodio should have just went to the cipher to abnormal it. Because if he goes to the cipher, then, you know, it doesn't matter that the mechanic has a bot. The mechanic's bot is still going to have to be on the same third cipher. Good patience from Rauli there. Waiting out that double surprise. Doesn't take the hit here. Is going to rotate the stage. Takes that hit. And Rauli makes this pallet simply because of veteran speed bonus. Misses that double surprise. And goes down to a beautiful double color from Bodio right there. This is very well done. But yeah, look, this is what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about. Like, the abnormal literally did nothing. The abnormal legitimately did nothing. The cipher is almost primed. Bot cipher is almost primed, and he only abnormaled once. And by almost primed, I mean it is quite literally primed. So now, Soba just goes to the gate, and that's it. Lumpy, you're kind of getting a little far. Is he? Oh, right, because they have bot. They have bot, so he just decided to drag away so Soba can rescue since they don't need someone on the cipher. Yeah, completely forgot. Like that completely slipped my mind. Lumpy does have a 3-stack, and he is near dungeon. You have the 3-stack here. 3-stack? 3-stack? There we go. There's a 3-stack. So yeah. That's why. Beautiful flywheel, Lumpy! One more clone. Misses the double surprise, and gets the pallet stun! Oh my god. There's a stack. No pallet here, unfortunately. Doesn't get TS'd! Oh my god! What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Swap to excitement. And there's the down. And that's gonna be a draw. Yeah, man. Like, literally, Budio probably could have won this if he just decided to have normal bot cipher and just gave Soba the free rescue. Abnormaling bot cipher is so much more valuable than giving up a free rescue. Like, it's so much more valuable. Like, you alleviate, you put the survivors under so much pressure if you just go to abnormal that cipher. Because now they can't do that, because your abnormal on the Enchantress cipher didn't mean shit. Alright, round 2, second half, and we are seeing Nightmare! My boy, Nightmare. Some things never change, man. We got Explorer, Archer, Novelist, and Wildling up against Nightmare on Chinatown with a Seer, Mech, Meteor, and Fire Investigator ban. Oh yeah, bro. Akka stays giving my Nightmare stocks, bro. I still remember the first time he did it in Koa 8 quals for Japan. I still remember. It was amazing. It was amazing. This is absolutely amazing. Akka, please make me proud. Please, Akka. Please, Akka, make me proud. Make me happy. We are going to see Explorer at the Umbrella Gates, Archer in Hotel, Wildling in Mid, and Novelist at Restaurant. Yeah, this is... Nightmare actually does really well into this comp. Nightmare actually does do really well into this comp. You can chase a Wildling once you get full presence with, the double dash. Explorer kind of gets gimmicked to a degree because of the ability to stop when you're preying on a survivor, so that way then you can scan the area. Novelist, the book swap doesn't do much at full presence, and then the Archer, the only thing that can somewhat stop the Nightmare is Archer, but even then the distance that you receive from the jump at full presence sometimes can still clip you a hit beforehand. We're gonna see Nightmare is gonna be spawning at Lantern Gates, which should lock off the hotel cipher always. Which means Sora is gonna have to rotate upward. Ay. Man, this is only round 2, dude. Yeah. Da-da-da. Yeah. Da-da-da. Yeah. They're talking. You guys can't hear them talking, but I can hear them talking, because they're talking. They're talking about IdentityV. I know that was offbeat, but I don't care, because it's IJL Finals. Alright. Welcome, Moon River. We are going to see Flywheel borrowed on that Archer, Tide borrowed on both my Explorer and my Wildling, and Tide Wheel on my Novelist. And once again, more of that will to survive. Novelist with Pallet Stun, Explorer with Airwalk, and we are seeing Excitement, Trump Card Detention, Destructive Claustro, Nightmare. So he might go either for Novelist or Archer here. And does look like he's making his way. Kind of ambiguous, actually. I think he just wants to force the Wildling on board before he leaves. Yeah, he just wanted to force him on board. He's going for that Novelist right there. Monet is going to get caught here because, unfortunately, he does have the Crow on him, which means the Nightmare can't actually see his location. And now the kite begins really early, actually. Drops that pallet. There's that fast pallet break kicking in. Now there's the stalking. There's the crow. Waiting. There's the excitement. There's the excitement on that first hit right there. However, excitement on first hit isn't actually that bad, all things considered. But poaching is proccing, which means Nightmare is moving really goddamn fast, dude. Like, look at that. Look at that, dude. Look at that speed. And he's dead. Oh, the patience. He doesn't. He dies here, though. No, he doesn't. But he gets yes. Oh, my God. Holy shit. Okay. So Explorer has a full cipher. Explorer has a full cipher at his disposal now. Wildling cipher is 40, Archer cipher is 87, and Novelist's original is 14. So they have about 2.5 ciphers. It's just this is gonna be a really tough endgame because Explorer is actually coming for the first one. No, maybe, yeah. Explorer looks like he's actually coming for this. He's just watching. All right, there's the hit. He might go for a double on the Explorer. Oh my God, he might be able to get a double down. He's getting a double down. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's really bad. That's really bad. That's really fucking bad. Okay. Teleports right on to Monet. Hits him with 30, but it's not enough. Yeah. Swaps. But it's still not enough. 99! Oh, unnerf Archer. Give her back her old laceration buildup, please. Oh my God, they're gonna get 4-piece by a Nightmare. This is too much momentum for him. He's already full. And Excitement's back. He's stuck. He doesn't make it. He would just double dash Excitement. Or not. No down, really? There's the hit. Really? Don't lose anything. Oh, well, I mean, I guess he doesn't want to give him rebound potential. Just like, you know, I won't question it. This is God Akka, and there's the down. Well, now he has TP actually to his disposal. Yeah, they just get 4 killed. At best, 1 escape. At very best, the survivors get a 1 escape. There's the TP swap, and Explorer is what we call dead. Explorer is dead. Yep, and Explorer is gonna die with 93% page. Throws a crow. And he just chairs here in the corner, so that way then it's very easy to double down someone because there is literally nothing here. It's just 2 windows, and with a Nightmare at full presence, 2 windows doesn't exactly equate to the most valuable resource here. Tadako is getting caught. Can't really do anything, and he just teleports straight to Tadako. And again, because he's full presence, Boar doesn't do shit. Boar legitimately doesn't do anything. You just spam double dash. He's going to cut off Soar. Tadako's gonna leave. Yeah, dude. Oh man, dude. That double down into what happened in middle, like it just set them so far back. They don't have a shot in hell at this. There's 50. And there's the farm. There's the farm. Sword can't do anything. So, and there goes GNK. GNK's dead. And he teleports on Tadako. Ah, he got stuck. Damn, that sucks. Oh my God. Yeah, Nightmare Week who? Nightmare Week who? Unk still got it. Unk still has it, dude. This is so tough. And now it's just a game of finding Soar. Own Crow. Red lighting to mess with him. He's gonna get caught here. You should. Yeah, you see him. That's it. Soar got caught. Soar with 93% page. Didn't do anything. Only has one arrow and flywheel. He just stands there. Gets rid of the laceration. Breaks these pallets, and now from here it's just a game of flywheel doesn't mean shit. I guess a nightmare. Oh, well. Good flywheel into the pallet. But there's a hit right here. Kotoko is just bleeding out on the ground right now. Maybe they get a one escape? Who knows? It is a wildling at the end of the day. I think there is potential for a one escape. Good mind game from Akka. Good discipline. Okay, so now we're going to see them slug out for another 2 minutes. So get comfortable, guys. Oh, nope. Kotoko went up immediately. Oh, well, little did we know. You're going up against Marinite at full pres. Yeah. Yeah. That happens. And there's the down. Well. Oh, he just camps dungeon now. Yeah, chair camp dungeon, and sword literally can't do anything. Well, unless he opens a chest to get a syringe. And that's an if he gets a syringe. Wow. 4K. Oh. 4K to a nightmare at 3 ciphers remaining. Well, I'll give it technically 2, but because they have a page. Sword's opening a chest. I'm pretty sure Akka did hear that, so. Wow, bro got a syringe, but it doesn't matter. Too little, too late, and there is the foe. There is the foe. All right, we got round 3, first half, Leo's Memory. We are seeing Bonbon and Opera Band with a Meteor, Enchantress, Weeping, and Escape Pick up against a Disciple with a Seer Mech, Lucky Guy, and Arrow Planist. Bam! Round 3, first half. Yet again, I'm saying it because I just need filler words to say while we're waiting for this. Alf is up. Akka has done what he could. Now, this is where the real games begin. And, if they win this, by the way, again, RC has already won 2 rounds. So, this could be it. This is it. Like, this could literally, this is it. If, Alf performs, if Alf 4K's here, Scars gets 3-0'd. So Scars is going to really need to work, or Alf is going to really need to throw. Not going to lie. Just straight up. Scars is either going to have to work like they've never worked before, or Alf is going to have to throw like no other. No in between. Like, I'm talking Alf needs to literally, like, look at the survivors while they're playing, drop his phone, and say, go ahead, guys. You guys can decode. I won't chase. Like, he has to be feeling really nice, because he has to be just a chill guy. He has to be feeling really generous to be like, you know what, Scars? Here. You need this. Like, that's the level of, like, shit that Alf has to be on. He has to be the better person, I guess. You know, he has to be a benevolent man. Escape mid, Enchantress Factory, Meteor at Moon, and then the Ant spawning Christmas with Weeping in between Christmas and God. Oh my god, I have a headache. I gotta wash my hair. You guys ever like have to, if you guys ever have headaches, do you guys just wash your hair sometimes to alleviate headaches, or is that just a me thing? Because sometimes I actually will do that. I'll just wash my hair to alleviate headaches. Warped Attention, Destructive, Claustro from my Disciple, with Flywheel borrowed Enchantress, Tide borrowed on both Escape and Meteor, and Flywheel Tide on my Weeping. And once again, more of that Will to Survive with Escape on Airwalk, and then everyone else is running Healing with Self-Heal, Audience, etc. Let us see how this goes, and we are going to see Alf is going straight for Monet, going straight for my Weeping Clown, so he can weep. No, actually, heading straight to Factory. They did get Shake Corner, actually, so Shake Corner is the cipher that gets locked off here, which is kind of lucky for them. No Factory cipher gets blocked off, which means they can freely decode there, or save the cipher for later. And here we are going to see, alright, there's the cats. Oh, misses it. Doesn't get the stun. That's it. Wow, that doesn't hit him? Jesus. Just too, I guess, too premature of a swing. This is going to be the second set of cats used. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but this still stays on it. No, it's a stun, right? He missed the swing again. There's that. Okay, Alpha's mid. This should be a hit. Not a hit. Good job hugging the pallet. Good job, Tadako. Good job. Camp the correct side of the pallet. Nice. Beautifully done. Hug that wall. Alpha mind gaming himself a little bit. Meteor is there for support. There's going to be the stun right there. He's scared. Push. Push them back. But the double cat stun. And there's going to be the warp. And escape should be dead here. Nope, there's the pallet stun. Huge. Very big, very massive, very huge. And Tadako is going to be finishing off his kite here at Moongate triple pallet. And there is going to be the down with about 2 ciphers popped and the final cipher at 70%. Or the third cipher, sorry. And guess what? This chair doesn't matter because he's playing Bald Man. Bald Man does Bald Man things. Like moving his chair. But now I wonder, where is bro going to go? That is the question. He threw cats out? He threw cats out? Oh, wow. He gave a free rescue. He doesn't know that the meteor's there! Took the hit on the meteor. Sure. I don't know why Scars stalled that out, I guess. Like, I guess for the audience, they wanted to really maximize the audience effect. So I can understand that. I think, I don't know if I would say that was worth it, TBH. I feel like maybe just taking a rescue so you don't give up a health state would have been better. To be honest, it's just in my personal opinion. But min-maxing for audience so you can get the most amount of cipher progress possible. I respect it, I respect it. Escape has no items and all 4 ciphers have been started with the final one being at 35%. This is gonna be good. Let us see. Monet is here, gets the stun, forces one cat, forces both cats, gets the rescue. Very clean, very nice. Let's see what Monet is gonna be able to do here. If Tadako gets hit, he can just die on top of a wall and then Monet can harass through the wall. It's like Weeping Clown's whole gimmick. Oh, Enchantress is also here. Monet is not even actually supporting or anything. No way, dude. Well, the thing is, I don't know if he's going to be able to draw this because they just popped the cipher here. Like right here, they just popped. And he just burned trait, which means Monet gets that gate open for free. Meteor still has 2 usage of bottle left. And Enchantress is slowly rotating over towards the gate. No, Enchantress also has dungeon. He missed the cats on GNK. Oh my god, he might get 3 escape. It's going to be close, but misses it. Oh, no, GNK. Okay, it's a draw. It's a draw. It's a draw. It's a draw. Oh my god, we're going to go to round 4 because the Scar survivors, I don't think they're going to be able to 3 escape next. So did I say G? Yo, I'm thinking too many like things. All right, round 3, second half. We got RC versus Scars. We already know this is what's up. I'm just stating the obvious because filler for commentary purposes. So guys, Scars versus RC is currently going on with Scars up against RC. Because, you know, it's time for the RC versus Scars final matchup. Yeah, I'm sure that annoyed you guys. Anyways, Weeping Mage, Explorer, and Escape up against Witch with the Seer, Anti-Merc, and Arrow bands. And then we did see an Opera and an Ivy band from the survivors. We are seeing Box Spawn, yet again. Box Spawn, popular on a lot of maps. Never mind, not Box Spawn. What the fuck? Nope, Box Spawn. Okay. Weeping in mid, Explorer Factory, Escape and God Kite. And then Mage in between Christmas and God. We are gonna see my Dream Witch spawning at Christmas tree. I gotta stretch. I gotta stretch. I wonder. So, if they 3 escape this somehow, they win. Like, they just 3-0. Scars gets 3-0, right? But if they draw this, then we're gonna go to round 4. Because Alpha at least did get a draw. So we're gonna see. Maybe they might drag it on to best of 5. I don't know. Let's see how this goes. Let us see how this goes, guys. Okay. Welcome, Moon River. And we got Windows on Mage, Tide Borrowed on both Explorer and Escape, and Flywheel Tide on Weeping Clown. Practically the same builds. And then we have Blink, the Tension Only Witch with Destructiveness, Hunt, Hunter's Instinct, and Overwhelm. The Tension Only Witch. The Tension Only Dream Witch. The Tension Only Witch Dream. This is truly the Dream Witch of all time. Is going to be chasing after the Escape first. The only thing is that she doesn't have Patroller. And for those of you that don't know, Escape gets really hard countered by Patroller because even when he uses his smoke screen, like his free hit on smoke, it still causes him to keep the Patroller. I'm pretty sure, and yeah, then there's also this. So Leech doesn't go away even if it hits a smoke screen, which of course obviously checks out. The smoke screen free hit ability is just a really strange thing. Alright, Laddie doing really good work here. Is just going to be forced to take that Leech hit right there to get back to God Kite. Setting up the smoke screen for that speed boost. Alright. Using that smoke screen just for that little bit of speed. He makes this and it forces Blink on main body. Alright, not a bad kite, not a bad kite. Pretty average, to be honest. Like, bare bones, bare bones. All ciphers are at 70% right now. Practically. He did get chaired in a corner, though. And against the Witch, it's not there. Oh, well, he is playing Bald Man, so, yeah. He is playing Bald Man. Bald Man will be bald. So judging by the ciphers and how many resource count, I don't see a way that RC3 escapes this without... Oh, good stun. I don't see a way... What? Laddie? What? Well, he knows he's on Sui now. So I was gonna say earlier, I don't see a way that RC3 escapes this without Laddie making a huge, and I mean like huge mistake, or like some level of greed. Soba, what the fuck is going on? Soba's just chilling here. Alright. Dead to Leech, which is good. The only thing that's happening though is the fact that he hasn't been able to leech anyone. He literally hasn't been able to leech anyone aside from Escapologist. Nobody at all. Soba is just chilling. Let's see how this goes. Oh, Soba got caught out. Are they selling? They seem to be selling. They seem to be selling. Yeah, I just died in factory. Where's he swinging at? Laddie is trying to find him now. Well, good luck trying to find an Explorer on Leo's. It's a genuine, like, crime against humanity. Oh, well, he might do it. Well. There's the hit. Ciphers are at 90 and 60. He does have, well, there's still one tied on the table, which means they could theoretically tied get this out. They are double decoding that cipher as well. Is he gonna blink here? There is the blink right there on main body. And there is going to be the down. The survivors, though, they should be able to pop the other cipher, which is good. And then the final cipher is prime. The only thing is that they can't take advantage of the explorer's tide. So I don't think selling was honest to God the play there. I do think that if they were going to have the escape move to factory, I think Soba should have positioned himself closer to factory, not in God Kite. I think that definitely should have been what happened. Because those 20 seconds of tide would have bought enough for the ciphers. Like, it definitely would have. There's the farm. There's the pop. No blink available. Leech on Soba. Can't leech yet. Soba needs to pick up a witch mark, though, which is the only thing. If he can't pick up a witch mark, then he's fried chicken. I'm not gonna lie. Not pushing that gate. There is the D-leech. Wait. Oh. Wow. Riley got caught. Okay, it's a draw. Yeah, it's a draw. Alright, we're going to round 4, kids. We're going to round 4. That is the draw. Yeah, that's the draw. Oh. That's tough. That's so tough. Alright, round 4, first half. We got, oh my god, Wax. Moonlit River Park. Ivy Opera Band up against Anti-Seer, Lucky, and Merc. With a Wax Artist pick. Yay. And we are going to see Arrow, Fire, Meteor, and Toy Merchant bands from the Hunter. Well, this is going to be a very fun time for the survivors. Playing up against a Wax Artist. As Wax Artist is a very fun character to go against. Oh, Wax Artist is so fun. Oh, Wax, how we love going against you, Wax Artist. Oh, we love facing Wax Artist, guys, right? Don't we all love facing Wax Artist? We all love facing Wax. And we are seeing Merc second, Anti 2-story, Seer at 4th, and Lucky at 1st. So are they gonna try and set up coaster play shenanigans? That is not my question. Because that's what it seems to be. That's what it seems to be what they're doing. Will not cap. Wax at Cipher Bridge. I mean at Chair Bridge. Minecraft Villager. We are seeing Warped Attention Trump, Destructive Claustro on the Wax. Good Laddie really loves Destructive Claustro combo. Flywheel Tide on my Anti, Flywheel Borrowed on my Seer, and then Tide Borrowed on both Merc and on my Lucky Guy. Wow. And he is going after that Seer first, so we are going to see a 4th stop marathon in progress. Wax Artist. Wax Artist, how fun of a character you are. On my soul, we all hate Wax Artist. Ooh, good pallet stun. Very nice, very good pallet stun. Very, very good pallet stun. Riley's Wax is going down now. Alright, 33. Owl is back. Swinging through. Beautiful Owl. Beautiful Owl. We gotta drop that. Force him to break it. Oh, it's a pallet right here. Oh, and now you get warped on. Let's see. Doesn't use the flywheel. Good call. Good call for not using the flywheel. Even if he flywheeled there, he had nowhere to go after the flywheel, so there was no point in it. Flywheel would have been a waste if he did it. Literally 0 point in using the flywheel there, which is good. Good judgment call from Riley. On Yumpy now. This is good because he's on flywheel tide. Setting up the wax bomb. Stick. Good. Gets the hit right before half. Beautifully done from Yumpy. Beautifully done, Yumpis. Beautifully done, Yumpy. Let's see. Waxing off. Let's see. Merc is already in for the rescue. Ciphers are 90, 80, and 70. They only need one more. Lucky Guy does have a bot out and about doing bot things. Let us see. Alright. Nice. Beautiful rescue, City. Beautiful job. Amazing rescue from City right there. And Rauli does have another owl, but it is full present. So we know how that's gonna go. Yeah. Well, missed the flywheel. That sucks. True damage in IDV is always something that's funny to me, because, like, what do you mean we have true damage in IdentityV? What do you mean there's true damage in this game? It's so funny. Ciphers are 80. Well, TP's unlucky. Lucky still has tied. But, let's see what Laddie does. Blocks off both pallets. And, wow. Insta down on the fucking Cypher. Oh my god. Soba not being able to get that perfume out is actually really fucking bad. The entire game just shifted. City needs to find a way to become God and stall out the Cypher. And Oompy is just stuck on decoding duty. Locks off that window. City going around. Laddie committing. Okay, Laddie committing is kind of bad, actually. Because he's going upstairs to check. He vaults the window. City might get caught out here. No, he didn't see him. He's not, he didn't see City. He killed the bot. He saw him, he saw him, he saw him. Cypher's at 80%. There's one elbow pad. God damn, that elbow pad took him far. Jesus. Alright, Cypher's almost prime. Oh my god! That elbow pad was so clean! Pop. Dude, City is a fucking madman on Merc. Holy shit. Those two elbow pads were fucking amazing, dude. Beautifully job. I said beautifully job. Beautifully done. Perfume. Bro's lost. Oh my god. Oh my god. No shot. No shot. No shot. He's almost out of wax. He's in the threes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Soba, whip out your flywheel. Soba, whip out the flywheel right now. Oh my days. Oh. Oh my god. He almost got it. He almost got it, dude. He was scared of him having flywheel. Alright, round 4, second half. We got Bonbon and Opera Bands from Scar Survivors with a Sight, Guard, Arrow, and Forward pick, and then Alf locking in that Gamekeeper with a Seer Lucky, Priestess, and Mechanic band. Gamekeeper on Moonlit. I've played these games before. Hashtag Koa7. Hashtag Koa7 meta. Hashtag PTSD. Hashtag Hook. Hashtag Gamekeeper. Oh my god. Tadako is going in for this. Tadako spawning at 2-story. We got Psych over at 4th. Gardener at Cypher Bridge. And then we have Arrow at 4th stop. And Gamekeeper. Are we going to see generic Gamekeeper spawn at Chairbridge? Are we going to see generic Gamekeeper spawn at Chairbridge? Yes, we are. Alf needs a 3-kill here. If Alf 3 kills, that's it. RC wins. If Alf draws here, then I'm pretty sure they still win anyway, actually. Because the score will be, once again, 0-2-2 for Scars, because they didn't win any rounds. So, Scar Survivors, they have to 3-escape here. They have to. They need to 3-escape. Alf literally just needs to draw and he wins. Alf draws and that's it. They win by, RC wins by rounds. They needed the Scar Survivors. They got to put in pain to get that 3-escape. They need a 3-escape right here. Let's see, Scars, put them to work. Scars is such a tough name. My god, such an aura-filled name. Like, you can feel the aura radiating when someone is like Scars. Like, that's so fucking tough. That's so friggin' tough, dude. We got Flywheel borrowed on my Forward, Tide borrowed on my Gardener, Tide borrowed on my Arrow, and Windows borrowed on my Psych. Gardener with Will to Survive, everyone on Healing, and Gardener also has Snooze. And we are seeing Warped Attention Trump, Claustro, Rage Addiction, and or Desperate Fight, one of the two, with the Gamekeeper. Trapping off that 4th stop, which means it cuts the loop. And then he has one more trap here at the pallet. No, he doesn't actually. Alright, hook number 1 to catch up. And then hook number 2 to catch up. Drop the pallet. Good job by GNK. Counter rotating the absolute hell out of Alf. He gets hooked here if he vaults that. Yeah, he knows. Good discipline. Good. He didn't take that risk. If he took that risk, that would have been a TS. Oh my god. That's so cheesy. That's so cheesy. There's Warp. Oh my god. Is he gonna try and stall out? No, he's not. Okay, she still has stress. Still has stress. Good down from Alf. Still has stress though. Let's see what Juliet is going to be able to do here. Gardener is moving in. Ciphers are about at 60, 70, 80. 70, 70, 80 now. Oh, and so far he has 2 traps. So he has 2 traps set up on key points of the map. A trap at 4th stop and then a trap at the 2-pallet long wall area. The 2-pallet area. There's the hook on Soar. Is going to use that bubble right there and just probably farm off. Yeah. There's going to be the hit on GMK. And let's see what bro is going to do, because Alf is 1 hit off of a full press. Is he going to break this pallet? He's not breaking that pallet, actually. Misses the hook, unfortunately. Alright, setting up a trap. Everything is on cooldown here. 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's see. Tadako. There's 1 hook. There's 2 hooks. Good flywheel. Oh my god! Oh my god, Tadako. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my days. Oh my days. No! No, he got stuck in it. He's dead ass just waiting. He was waiting to watch. No, Tadako almost had it. Oh my god. The trap from Alf. Aeroplane is coming in. Alright, Monet. Well, don't get TS. That's the rescue. And unfortunately, she's gonna die with stress. Well, let's see what Tadako does, because if Tadako is able to successfully harass this, G and K will have stress back. Which means that there's a shot in hell. Well, Tadako got caught. There's a hook. There's a hit. Ciphers are 2 prime, 30, 80. Wow. Wow, he actually swapped to excitement. Wow. I guess that does secure his draw, though. No one can rescue. Literally no one can rescue. So that does secure his draw. Oh, wow. Bro really swapped to that excitement. And cheering on. Aeroplane is the Cypher. And it's at 90%. Damn near. And there's no tide available. But Tadako does have 75% ball, more or less. Let's see how this goes. Infinite hook being infinite hook. Yup. Yup. Infinite hook. Yay, this is so fun. Pops the Cypher. Infinite hook. Gardener coming in. Another use of infinite hook. They're doubling this. Gardener probably trying to go from behind to do the Cypher. Nope, Gardener using bubble to actually get the rescue. Wow, gets the hook. Misses the hook. Oh my god. Gets TS'd on the damn Cypher. Oh my god. Broke the chair. Broke the chair. Trapping. Oh my god. They pop. Oh my god. Scars, you crazy. Drop. Oh, flywheel. No. He needed to dash. He needed to football. That's the draw. That's it. That's it. That is game. RC wins. Oh my god. That's the game, dude. Good effort from Scars, dude. What? Okay, I didn't know this was a thing. I legitimately didn't know that was a thing. Wow, amazing hover. I legitimately did not know that was a thing. Like that ass. I did not know that was a thing. Wow, okay, man. The more you know, I guess. This bullshit character. Hooks the pallet, and you should be dead here. Oh, wow, that missed. Oh. I would have thought that would have hooked off. I'm not going to lie, but I guess because it goes over everything slower. So it went over the damn thing as well. Instead of hitting and colliding with an object. Boop. Boop. There's the hit. And there's the 3 kill. And just like that, RC wins the set. Beautiful. Beautifully done. Oy, oy, oy. Wow, man. These matches have been close, dude. The last 3 sets, that is also the end of day 1, but like these matches have been close. Well, chat, that's gonna be it for this one. Hope y'all enjoyed day 1 of IJL. If you didn't watch it live, I will then obviously the following day I'm gonna start recording day 2. Day 2 is currently ongoing, but I'll record during the day to get the videos done, and then obviously, you know, we'll go with day 3 onwards. But yeah, this is so fire, man. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace out, everyone. Love you all.